Actually, what Andy said, actually, Andy, I know you're joking, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's why they took it down. Because one of the terms is if the children are in danger, which they're not. But maybe the sensors pick up a scream and they think it's dangerous. So in your kind of sarcastic way, I wouldn't be surprised if that was what they heard or what the bots heard or whatever.
Right. Okay. I'm just here, guys. Give me 2 seconds.
Sure.
All right. Update.
Teacher Sarah, we're working on it. We have a fresh link.
Yeah. It should.
Yeah, it didn't delete on me. So
Okay, it's there. It's back up there again. So all you need to do is probably refresh everybody and you should be able to see the video.
it might be, yeah, refresh, yeah. Travel for free. All right, so I'm probably gonna exit out, Teacher Andy, so I can do comment control and keep the engagement going.
All right.
Yeah, we got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully it won't disappear. And you can unmute yourself.
Yeah.
And here, I'll unmute you. And are you going to do a little presentation today? Is that what you wanted to do?
Excuse me.
Yeah, Anne.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Did you want to do like a presentation today?
Yeah, so I just want to share about my favorite destination.
Okay, okay.
For all of you.
Okay, hold on. I will get to you in a second. Toto, is there anybody else on here that you know that wanted to do presentation? Toto, what we're gonna do, we have a bunch of people that want to come in, which is fine, but we're not gonna add them now. Okay, so we should be live on shoot, did it
Teacher Andy, I'm gonna duck out of here. If you guys have any trouble, just give me a tag and I'll hop right back in. Unless you want me to stay in unless you want me to stay in the foreground, I'll stay in the foreground. I'll just be muted and my video will be off. But
okay,
if you think what would you like?
You can just stay on here if you want and just listen, and I can ask you questions if I need some help. Okay.
Okay, I'll stay. Okay, so I'll be here, but not maybe I can mention some comments that are being said and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless you want to stay in the foreground, I'll stay in the foreground.
All right, let's see here. Okay, guys. Now this is a EG travel Zoom. Right now, we are going to kind of be showing everyone how to add people into their classrooms. This is kind of training for teachers to watch. So those of you who are in the chat, or you're in the waiting room, or you've made a comment on Web Talk as the video has started to proceed and go along, just understand that not all of you are going to be on this Zoom, but you all can be watching the live in Web Talk right now. So Toto, if you want, can you just do a message in the chat in the waiting room and tell everyone that might not be added, but they can watch the live right now on Web Talk on the news feed. Okay, so as you look at this, guys, whether this be teachers or students, we've come to a point where there are a lot of people that want to be part of Zoom meetings. Now, I know that most of the people that get on the track, you all are, you know, people that want to learn about, well, you want to be part of this group, and I appreciate that, and I like it. Now, what's happening is some of the Zoom meetings, we're starting to get people trying to make it so that our classrooms aren't safe and secure. So what we've done is we've kind of taken a new step, and one of the reasons why we've taken this new step is for security reasons. So right now, if you look, there's only a few people that are in the Zoom right now. That's because I know exactly who those people are. Now, I know a lot of people are wanting to get in the Zoom, and you're probably saying to yourself, well, I was in the IEG Travel Zoom the last 2 times, and you're probably right. And that's okay, because what's going to happen is most of you just listen, right? Most of you interact by writing some comments in the Zoom chat. Well, what we're doing is we're kind of doing multiple things here, and this is what needs to be heard by everyone. For teachers, we are creating security. When you comment on the post, we will be looking at the post comments. We will respond to that. If you want to be in the Zoom, I will add you. Now, I'm not going to add everybody. I can tell you that right now. I'm not going to add everybody today. So make sure that you're staying in the Web Talk Live and watching that. And if you want to make a comment, make a comment. Right now, it is a little bit difficult for teachers and students. I understand, because I would say, a couple months ago, everyone was having this same conversation. I don't know what to do. How do we do this? What do we do with Zoom? But we got through it and we figured it out. Now it's going to be a little bit different. So teachers, you will create Zooms, and you will have to have certain settings. And those settings are very simple. No one can chat. No one can share a screen. No one can comment, because we're going to make all the comments go through Web Talk so that we can generate more interaction and revenue for our teachers. We are going to make it so that no one can post anything while a meeting is going on, so that it makes it more secure for the teachers. Also, the interaction is going to be a little bit better because there's going to be fewer people right in the Zoom, constantly hitting unmute and I want to talk and all that. We're going to try to make this a little bit more professional as far as, how we're doing this. So what we will do is today, there are some people that are going to talk to us about some different places that they like, and that to happen. But what I want to do right now is I want to show you all, especially teachers, how we're going to do this. Okay, so I'm going to do some screen sharing, and hopefully my screen sharing works correctly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to screen share, and I'm going to show how we would let someone in. Okay, so teachers, this is for you. And guys, I know this is the travel group. I know this is the travel time where we talk about travel. Right now, we are not going to talk about travel. We are going to, hold on. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of screen sharing here, and we're going to show the process. Oh, no. We're going to show the process here. So if you look on my screen right now, hopefully everybody can see that. There is a live. Let's see. Get this. Okay, so the live is on here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the comments. And the first comment, let's see, is from Teacher Tim. So he's ready. Okay, so Muhammad Jabbar. What I'm going to do is whether I know these people or not right now, guys, that's not really what is the issue, okay? The issue is, how do we know that every web talk actually wants to be part of IEG? Teachers and students. This is a group. We are making a massive group. We are changing education. We are trying to make something very, very, very big. So all of you have to understand that we don't know all of you. We might know your face, you know, you might be, you know, you might know another teacher and you might be in their Zoom all the time, but maybe I don't know you. So teachers, if someone wants to get in your Zoom, you need to figure out who they are. So how would I do that? Well, I'm going to look, first of all, I'm going to look at Muhammad. Muhammad looks like he's a teacher from Iraq. I have 103 connections. I'm guessing he probably is someone I know. And it says message, so I'm already following him. Okay, so I'm going to go to his site real quickly just to make sure. And it's not going to work. Let me refresh this. Maybe that's the problem. Saying that there's an unfinished post, and I don't understand that because. Okay, I'm gonna go out of this as if I can. Hopefully this won't mess up, guys. Now, here's the thing. I'm doing this for the first time, showing everybody else. So there could be difficulties. We could run into difficulties here, but if not, hopefully it'll work. All right, let's try this again. Okay. Okay, so you can see, everyone can see that there's a live going on, correct? Shake your head, Toto. You can see the live on okay, perfect. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, as people get in to this, they're gonna start answering, okay? So we're gonna look at Muhammad, and hopefully this time it works. So I clicked on Muhammad, it pulls up his profile. If I hadn't connected with him, it would say connect or something like that, but I've already connected with him. So I'm just gonna click on his profile. I'm gonna look at his news feed, because guess what? If he's part of IEG, I'm probably gonna start seeing about it. Oh, Coach Nalutza responded to him. I know Coach Nalutza. If she's responding to him, then he's probably a web talker that's really involved with IEG. Okay, so now we're starting to look, and this is for you teachers. Oh, you see this? IEG travel. I told you need a hashtag. Why? Because now we can find you very easily. We can understand who you are, okay? So now that I've found that, what I would do is I would come back to this, and I'm going to say, Toto, since you are my co-host, let's find Muhammad Jabbar. I'm going to look for, oh, there he is, Muhammad Jabbar.
Yes.
Yep, I see him. So I'm going to admit Muhammad Jabbar, and hopefully he's going to come on here in a second. Oh, Muhammad Jabbar. Muhammad Jabbar, if you can hear me, please unmute. Ah, there he is. There he is.
Hello, Teacher Andy.
How are you doing? I can barely hear you, Muhammad.
How are you?
Good, good. So Muhammad, you responded in a comment on the live video. You said, I want to be in the Zoom or whatever you said. I looked at you. I've already been connected to you. I added you in, okay? As a teacher, this is how you are going to add students into your class, okay? You're going to put the live into YouTube, and then, or into YouTube, yeah, and then take that link, put that link into the web talk and create it live. Now, you might not know how to do that right now. That's fine. We'll figure that part out. But this is to show people what we're doing in classes now. So Muhammad, he commented, and I don't know if you were watching Muhammad when I was doing the stuff live, but what he I looked at him, I checked it out. He's a member. He is a secure member of IEG, of WebTalk. He is not a hacker. He is not a troll. He is one of our group. So when I see that, I go, oh, okay, I will let him into the Zoom. Now, I'm not going to let everybody into the Zoom today because we don't need to go through this process with multiple people. But I want you guys to understand that this is how this works, okay? I know that some people are saying, well, I'm not connected to you, so I can't even comment. I get that. And I'm trying to, get people connected and stuff, but it takes a little bit of time, okay? So Muhammad did a great job. That's exactly what we want. I'm going to screen share. Muhammad, you can mute your mic. All right, let's see. Oh, that is not it. That's not what I want. Oh, okay. Okay, so guys, I'm going to kind of go through the process. John, as a teacher, are you kind of seeing what we're trying to do here?
Yeah, my only concern is if I've got 70 people in my class, do I have to do that every time?
No. So what you're going to do is in the beginning, you will be doing this because you will need to make sure that all 70 of those people you actually know.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, John. How many people just watch your Zooms and they don't respond? They just listen. Out of those 7.
What, during class?
Yeah.
Well, they all have to respond because I give instructions to do that as part of the way I prepare my lessons, and so my students do respond.
Right.
When I ask
So what's going to happen is you are going to, and this is for everyone, what you are going to do is you are going to create a list. I don't know, maybe like Excel or something like that. You will create a list.
Toto's already done that for me.
I know, John, just listen.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you, I'm saying you as in teachers. We're trying to train people what to do.
Yeah. Okay.
This is why I'm saying you. What you're going to do as a teacher is you are going to create a list of students, and Toto is not going to create lists for people. Teachers need to do this. This is a teacher responsibility. Is it going to take some time? Yes. Is doing this format going to take a little bit of work? Yes. But we are not going to have people just randomly getting into Zooms anymore and not knowing who they are.
No, not without the security.
Right. So here's kind of the way it goes. Muhammad Jabbar, I acted like I didn't know him. I clicked on it. I checked out his profile.
Yeah, I get that.
Comments. If I know who he is, cool, I add him. Now he's going to be on my list from now on. So when I start a Zoom, if I need everybody to be in there, they're going to be a list. I'm going to look at my list. I'm going to start clicking the names of all the people I know. Then I say in the live, hey, if I didn't add you to the waiting room, comment. If I didn't add you to the Zoom, comment on WebTalk. Now, all these extra people that are joining your class or people that you might not know, they're going to do it. And you're going to say, okay, maybe this particular Zoom, I'm only going to add 10 more people because I can't waste all my time doing this. And then the rest of those people who are you have not admitted because you don't know who they are, they can still watch the live. They can still interact. They might not be able to speak that particular lesson, but they can at least listen and interact that way, make comments. They need to do on WebTalk. There's 2 reasons for this. 1, you need to know everybody who is in your classes. Does that mean you have to know them by name and you've shaken their hand and you guys went out and had coffee together? No, that just means that you know that they are a participant in your class and you know who they are. They are someone that's connected to IEG. They are here to promote this. They are here to be a part of this. They are here to receive an education, not troll, not make rude comments, not cuss, not do all the things that are going to upset people. So that's the one part. The other part is, if everybody is commenting on in your news feed, that means more interaction and more revenue for you. Does that make sense, John?
Yeah, of course.
Because we are trying to push everybody in as much as possible. Well, this is the next step. We didn't have,
no problem.
we didn't
So
have live.
just to recap, once I've connected with these people and they've gone on my list, then all those people can automatically be admitted to my class without me checking.
Exactly. So when you set up your class from now on, you will have everybody in a waiting room. Now, not every teacher is going to want to do this whole live thing and they're going to just want to do a Zoom. That's fine. Yeah. But they have to have the waiting room set up. They have to have the settings where no one can chat, no one can screen share, no one can be the host unless you allow them to be the co-host. Yeah. Nobody can do anything in there except you as the teacher. You can control that, because we don't want people jumping on and, writing all over the whiteboard. That's what's happening. People are jumping in and silly stuff. That's happening. Now, when they are in the waiting room, you can look at your list. You can look right. Say, oh, okay, I know. I've had this person. I've had this person. I had this person. I had this person. Okay. Okay. If you're not admitted into the Zoom, please comment now. Yeah. And they'll comment in your live. And then you can go back to your list, make sure it's the right person, or check them out and add them. And at some point, it's only going to be maybe 4 or 5 people will say, hey, I'm a new person. I want to join your class. Oh, okay, let me check that out. So right now, it's not going to be easy. Like I said, I'm not going to admit 100 people.
I'll give it a go, and look, but the only concern there again, Andy, is that many of my students are Vietnamese and have exactly the same name. Lots of them.
Well, here's what we're going to do with that. Whatever name, and if you look, mine says Teacher Tim right now. So I'm going to show you, because that's a great statement. I want people to hear that. You just said, well, how am I going to know because I don't know all the names? That's you don't have to know all the names. What people are going to do is they are going to have to come in. They can change. Oh, shoot. Sorry. So what they can do is they can come in here. They're going to rename, and you can rename in the waiting. This is my name on my profile, right?
Yeah, I've lost your screen, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm back on the Zoom now.
Okay. Yeah.
I just changed my name to Andy Smith. Now, what are you going to do? If I go, and I'm going to screen share again. Because you just
actually, Andy, I think your name on Web Talk is Andrew, not Andy.
Oh, is it Andrew? Okay.
Yeah, it's Andrew.
Technicalities there, Grant.
Well, if you put in Andy, he won't find you. I made that mistake when I was first trying to find you.
Okay. So it might be Andrew. Okay. So, John, can you see my screen again?
I can.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Do I know this person? Actually, yeah, I do. So I'm not gonna use it. Okay. So I'm gonna act like I don't know this. So do I know this person? No, I have no idea who this person is. I don't know. There could be 500. I don't know this person, right? But if you start making posts and using a hashtag for your class, John, like IEG British English, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you make a post and she starts responding to it. What you can do is you can, and this is for all. So John, I'm talking because you're a teacher. I'm talking to every teacher. This is how it is, because you just made a great point. Well, how am I supposed to know with all these people having the same name? Well, you highlight here, right?
Yeah.
You click on it. just like I did with Muhammad. I look at the news feed, and in 2 seconds, I'm going to be able to tell if this person is valuable. Why?
Yeah, just by
Oh, look, they shared Andrew Smith's.
they
Okay.
know you. Yeah, okay.
Then I go down
Yeah,
here.
that's simple.
If I look down here and I hit read more, there better be hashtags.
Yeah,
In 2 seconds, I know this person is legit. I don't have to know. I don't have to know where she's from. I don't even have to know anything. I just know that she is doing what I've told her in Zooms to do.
yeah.
IEG travel.
Then you can add that person to the list.
And
No
this
problem.
person, what we'll do is then we would go and I would, and the best way to do this is to probably have someone co-host with you so that you don't have to do all this. But
Yeah, I will.
Toto,
I've
that
only got half
person-
an hour. It would take me half an hour to do.
John, it's gonna take longer. Right now, until we get this set up, we're not doing classes. We're doing training. Okay, so we're gonna have to cut the classes for a little bit because this is the most important thing.
Yeah,
Now, here's what you can do, John, is you can tell your class, I am sorry, Ms. Andy, teacher Andy is on a rampage right now, and he's on his little thing and he wants this, and I've got to do it. And what you can
no
do
problem.
is you probably have at least 10 to 15, maybe even 20 people that you know right now that are awesome and in a Zoom and aren't going to mess it up. Look at the people that are on this one right now.
Yeah.
These people aren't going to do something wrong. So
No,
what
I know all of these
you
people.
can
Yeah.
start at a small class, 10 to 15. Tell everyone else in the chat room, I am sorry, but I can't add everybody today. I'm going to add for the first 5 minutes,
Yeah.
add people. So message me and make your comment. If I see it and I add you, great. If I don't, I'm sorry. This is teacher Andy's issue.
Mm.
My issue. I would love to teach you today, but teacher Andy said,
Yeah, I'll blame you. I'll just blame you. No
blame
problem.
me. I don't care. And that's what I'm
Yeah, I
doing
will.
to myself right now. I'm blaming myself for this because there are people in the waiting room right now that are probably upset because they're just used to coming in and enjoying class. And
Yeah.
whatever. Okay. So right now, all teachers, we have to do this part and build up our lists so that in about a week or so, we're at a point
Yeah.
we don't need to worry about that. Or
Yeah.
just make a,
You're
just
only
make-
gonna have to add a few people after that whenever they're new, the new people.
Oh
So,
yeah. Oh yeah. But guess what? If a new person comes, do I want them in my Zoom instantly? No, because I want them to see how my class runs.
Yeah.
Because people are going to come in and they're going to have ideas of what they need
Good
to do.
security.
It's very good security because what it is it's going to show new people how we, it's going to raise the level of the class. It's going to show people that you don't get in just by following a link. You get in by putting your, and you know what? I'm going to do it because I keep saying that we should. I'm going to change this. Oh, whoops, I'm still in. Am I on screen share still? No.
No, you're not
So
doing.
I'm going to do this
Still-
just to show you. Andrew Smith. So when I come in, you know that Andrew Smith is the person that you just added from the comments, and Andrew Smith is the name used in Web Talk. Not in Zoom, not in YouTube, not in Facebook, not in Messenger, not in anything. The only name that people should hear is their name from their Web Talk profile. Okay, so that is a requirement from your students. Why? Well, part of it is security, and part of it is the next level, which I will talk about at a different time. We're not going to talk about that, but it's going to be helpful for students and for teachers. I can guarantee you that this is part of a process. This process is not going to be super easy to make this thing work because we are not going to lose 25 people in a class at a time because someone came in and trolled it when we could very easily fix the problem. Okay? This is why we're doing it. I'm not doing this. I don't have anything better to do with my day. I'm doing this because I want us all to be super secure, super confident that if we have a kids class of kids, no one pops in and does something that
Especially the kids, yeah.
messes it all up. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Teacher Andy, really quickly, along that line of a kids class, what I did do, and
Yeah.
maybe this is something other teachers should do if they want to make it an exclusive kids class. All the parents that
Yes.
commented for their child, I messaged them one by one through TalkMail that ID. It was not public. It was not
Right.
posted. And then I posted the live. Then I posted the YouTube links. That was it.
And that's fine. That seems like a lot of work to me. That is fine if you want to do that, if you want to do private messages, but you can build this, Grant, right here in the comments, so that, because TalkMail doesn't get you any interaction points. So understand.
Yeah, that I thought about that.
That Grant, there's a bigger picture to this. I don't care about any teacher that says they don't want to make money, because you do. You need to be paid for this. This is, you need to get something out of this, because we are all doing this on our own time, and we need to start directing people to support us. Parents want to support you. They love Teacher Grant.
Yeah.
I want you to stay around. So I want you to support that you need. Okay. So this is, you know, I appreciate the value of going and talking to people individually. That's great. If you have the time to do that, great. What I'm going to do is I don't have the time to talk to 100 people individually. So I'm going to have them comment, and we're building this list. And at some point, hopefully, and I might, and I, you know, and the thing is what I might do, well, this is what I'm going to do, is after this class, all the people that have commented, just because they today, doesn't mean I'm going to go through and I'm going to look at every single one of those and add them right now to my list. Those people don't have to do this next time. Now, I'm going to tell them to say hi because I want interaction points. So I'm going to tell them to comment, but I already have them on a list. So they're going to comment. They're going to say, hey, Teacher Andy, you know, I'm commenting again. Oh, yes, you are. Click, 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 click. Now you're in Zoom. And every time we do this, that list is going to get a little bit smaller of comments of let me in. And so what we can go back to this post, go through that whole list, search for the students, make sure that we vet them, we know who they are, now they're on the list. If they didn't get into the Zoom today, great. Maybe next week they'll be in. They should be, because we create the list. We fix this now. We are the only people that allow someone into our Zoom. And if you mess up, that's on you. That's not on anybody else. Now, if they go into our post and do something crazy in post, we can report that to WebTalk, and that is a WebTalk issue, not a teacher or user of IEG, Innovative English Global. That is not our problem. That is a web. So when someone says, hey, something crazy happened in a Zoom, that's my fault. If something crazy happened on a post, that's WebTalk's problem. I want it to always be WebTalk problems. I want to be able to say, WebTalk, you need to do better at making it secure and having the right people in your site, using your platform. But I can't say that to WebTalk if I allow someone into Zoom and they start posting weird stuff or start getting on and disrupting the class. That's my fault. So if we can push all the interaction into the posts and the news feed, then we can show WebTalk, look, this person doesn't need to be in here, and they'll be gone. Okay, so that's the reason we have to do this. And this is the reason why every teacher that wants to be part of IEG will have to do this and show that they are creating waiting rooms. They have a list, and they are not just letting anybody in. I don't care if you have 500 people in your class, that's still not getting, and John, this is kind of getting back to you after answering Grant. John, another reason that it doesn't really matter if every single person is on your Zoom, you're not getting anything out of Zoom. Zoom isn't paying you for your class.
Yeah.
WebTalk is.
Well,
so when you say, listen, so when you say that you need people to respond to you, Does everybody have to talk at once? No. What you can do is you could make, because I know that you do stuff every single day, which is awesome. So what you could do is you could say today, 20 people are going to be on. The rest of you are going to watch and listen and comment in Web Talk. Then tomorrow, I'm going to put a whole nother group of 20 and we're going to talk.
That sounds good.
People are going to listen because right now, 70 people, they're not getting the perfect experience. They're not all talking at once.
No, it'd be more controlled like that. It'd be more
so it's more controlled. It's going to be higher level because more people are going to be able to respond very quickly. There's not going to be a lot of, oh, I want to talk. Hold on. No. Here we go. Everyone else listen. So it's going to streamline our classes as well.
Going to create desire as well to want to join the class from the people who are waiting. They're going to
So every teacher that's listening, you need to start looking at maybe the people that were in your latest Zoom. Look at the people, make a post and say, comment here. I'm going to be doing my class like next week. I want to create a list now so that I can start securing the Zoom. And I want you to respond in these comments. If I'm not connected to you, that's going to be the problem is if people aren't connected, but then they just, the teachers have to start connecting to make sure. Hey, Park, how you doing? So Park, how long have you been on here or listening?
So one moment.
Park, sorry. Park, have you been hearing this on the live? Just come into the Zoom.
Yeah, I just found where I didn't see the directions on how to get on the Zoom thing. So okay. I've just been watching on YouTube.
Okay, so you've been listening?
Yeah, and now I'm hearing you. Now I'm hearing you live, but I'm not seeing you. Should I be seeing the Zoom?
Yeah, you should see the Zoom.
I just see the word Zoom.
On what?
Teacher Parks, what do you mean that?
Yeah, I'm trying. Are you like on the Zoom meeting or on Web Talk?
I'm on the Zoom meeting right now. And I just see a screen, a white screen, and it says Zoom.
Oh, that's weird.
Are you on a computer or?
For a second, it was, yeah, I'm on a computer. For a second, it was saying that you had muted me and then you had unmuted me. I was seeing that, but then that went away and now I'm just seeing Zoom.
Well, that's just weird.
Do you see anything as a speaker view or grid view or something?
No, I don't have any options at all. But somehow y'all are hearing me.
Yeah, I hear you. I can see your video.
We hear you. We see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I can't see you all. Oh well. Wait a minute.
Hey, Teacher Andy, do this. This might work. This may not work. Hit share screen and then stop sharing. See if that glitches it out for him.
Oh, that might.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Good job, Grant. All right. So
maybe
Park,
English teaching wasn't bad.
Hold on, Grant. Park, so you've been listening and you've been kind of hearing what we're talking about as far as the security and stuff.
Yeah, I couldn't even get on it. I joined late because I couldn't even get on Web Talk this morning. When I tried to log on to Web Talk to find your instructions,
today.
Okay.
Really? Okay, so
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, those are gonna be issues that we're gonna have because they're constantly adding and doing work. So that's not really what I'm concerned about. I'm just concerned about.
No, I got you.
I missed maybe if you heard what we were talking about as far as like securing classrooms.
Everything but about the first 6 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So guys, what happened with Park is he was doing a Zoom meeting, his first Zoom meeting, and he was adding people in and people, when we think about this, we think about if someone's going to join a class, they're here because they want to learn. Well, that's probably about 99%. Well, we have that 1% that came in and just acted crazy, for a little bit. We got them, you know, out, removed them, whatever. We fixed that problem. But we don't know where that person got their link from to get into Zoom. So the way that we're doing this now is we can blast the Zoom link out to everybody and put them in a waiting room, but they don't have to be in the class unless we allow it. So having people comment now, this was, you know, this happened to Park. It was his first time. So he's not in trouble. It's not a problem as far as like, oh, Park, you messed up. No, it's happened to a couple teachers all in about 1 or 2 days. And we said, you know what, now that we have this live option, we need to take it to the next level. We can't wait for RJ to provide security. We need to create the security because, like Teacher Tim has said, countries are shutting down Zoom because people don't know how to use it. They just show up and say, hey, everybody come in, and naked people running around the house behind in the camera because people don't even know how to make a virtual background. Okay, so we're not low level like that. We're awesome. And we are going to be the best group that's in Web Talk. This is my goal. You guys are part of it. I'm here to help you be incredible. Okay, so what Park would have to do now is he would look at his Zoom recording that he did and look at all the names of the people that were in there, that were the people that were interacting. He's going to create a list. Okay, he creates his list, Excel, whatever. He has that list. So the next time he does a Zoom, if he doesn't want to do it live, it's okay. I think it would be better because it's going to be more interaction. But Park just started, so he's still trying to figure out how to do the Zoom stuff with everybody. So that's okay. So what he would do is he would look at his list. All those people, he knows that when they come into the Zoom meeting, he's just going to click on it because there's only like maybe 10 or 15 people. But there's going to be one person that he doesn't know their name. So what is he going to do? He's going to say either comment on my live if he does a live, or comment on my post that I put in Web Talk about this class. That person is going to comment, hey, I want to be in your class. Then he's going to do this. And Park, I'm going to show this screen share again, just in case you didn't see it. You were just hearing what I was talking about. And this is for you as well as other teachers. This is going to take a couple times to see. So Park, if I was doing just a Zoom, not even a live, and I had a post of my class in Web Talk, I would say, if you're in the waiting room or if you want to be part of this class on my post, please comment below. Okay. The people that are already, are going to be in your class, that are already on your list, they might not even comment. They might just say, hi, teacher. Okay. They don't need to comment, I want to be in your class. But this is how it would work. Teachers, Park, everyone. You're going to screen share. You're going to go to your post. You're going to show your students. Okay. So I'm going to go here once again to mine newsfeed. Okay. Park, nod your head if you're seeing this right now. Okay, cool. So look, now I have even more comments. There's tons of comments on this right now. Guys, if you look at this, this is what I want you to understand. Look at this right here. In just this post today, 44 emojis, 61 comments, 17 shares. Think of your last Zoom that you did with your class. No interaction, no emojis, no comments, no shares, 0 points that you made. We're here to make points. We're here to support our teachers. Our teachers are doing this out of their heart. You need to start supporting them. This is how we do it. John, if you want to get on and say yes, does this look better to you as interaction than all the 5 days that you've spent on Zoom getting no points?
Well, I do get a lot of comments, but not all the time. It depends, But this way, we can guarantee.
Listen to the question. John, listen to the question. All the comments, all the talking that you've done in Zoom for a week got you 0 points in Web Talk. Now I'm on a Zoom. I'm also streaming it in Web Talk. So now my interaction is actually making points.
Okay, good job.
This is
nice one.
Do you get
That's
it?
what I'm
Does it make
about.
sense to you?
Of course.
You say, and I'm saying what you say. You say, I need money. I need help. I'm doing this out of my heart and I'm not really getting anything out of it. You're exactly right. When you do Zoom, Zoom doesn't pay us. Web Talk will. So we are getting to the next level. And everyone needs to understand that. If you want to do it your way and keep doing it in Zoom, I'm showing how this works. Now here's the next step, guys. Oh, sorry, Park, I'm going to show you the process. So when I go down, I'm just going to grab the next one. Park, if someone messages you on your comment, do you know this guy? Park? No, you don't have a clue who this guy is, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to hover over his name. Okay? His name pops up. Okay, you saw that? You saw how to do this? Sorry. What, Park?
So the part I don't know how to do is to live stream it.
Okay, that I'll explain to you later.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna have like a little teachers meeting and show people how to do this and give them the information to do that. Okay. Because that is the next level, and you're exactly right. That's something that you need to know, obviously. But I'll show you that if need be. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to mute you again, Park, so you can just shake your head. So I went to this guy, Park, and I'm going to look down, and obviously he's posted my link. Okay, great. That means that he knows me. Oh, he's posted another link. Now, oh, there's Coach Erdy, Teacher Erdy. I know Erdy. This guy has been interacting with people that I know. So I know that he is legit. So even if I don't know his name, I don't know who he is, I can look on his newsfeed and instantly understand who he is. Now, here's the big part, and I don't know if you saw this. Look at this hashtag, IEG Travel. That means that he was on a Zoom of mine at some point, and I told everybody, when you make a post and talk about a place or do anything that's travel related, you need to hashtag IEG Travel. Why? Because now I can identify him without even knowing who he is. So Toto, we're going to go through this process. Toto's my co-host right now. Mr. Ellis, you can do this by yourself, or you can have a co-host. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually do it myself. Oh, shoot. No, I'm not, because I don't know who. Wait, hold on.
Andy.
What's up?
Sorry. Let me ask, please.
Erdy, hold on 1 second. 1 second.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to this so I can find. Okay, so his is Mason Hussein. Hopefully Mason Hussein is actually in my waiting room. Toto, if you see him.
No, teacher Andy.
No, he's not.
Yes. No.
He is or he is not.
He's not there. He's not in the waiting room.
Okay, that's fine. So Park. So Park, what you would do is Mason, he is he's not in the waiting room, right? So you can't add him. So what would I do? Well, I would go right back to well, I might even do it. I would probably do it right here on his comment or on mine. I would comment and say, Mason, I see that you're part of IEG. If you want, go ahead, get on the Zoom, and I'll admit you. And that's how we verify who people are. We don't have to know who they are exactly. We have to see if they've been doing stuff with IEG and there's someone that actually wants to be part of this. Because if you look at most of these, like I say, 99 to 100% of the people that are wanting to be involved, we can see how quickly, very quickly, if they truly are. And that's the beauty of this, is that's how quickly we can vet people and make sure that our classes are secure. It's not that hard. And it's going to be hard in the beginning because we might have to figure out some names. But once you make a list, you can have your list right next to you. So when people come into that, into the waiting room, you can just go down your list, click, 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 click. If you have someone that wants to join yours that you don't know who they are, but maybe they've been in 50 other Zooms, all you got to do is say, hey, comment. You look at their stuff, you see that there's a multiple teachers that they've been posting on, multiple teachers that they've been doing stuff with. Well, then that person is good to go. I don't have to question them. And it's going to make this so much easier. And next level, and John got up, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for John. Okay, John. So here's the next level, John. Okay, let's say, and this is for all teachers, let's say Mason is either, there's a couple things. Either Mason used my personal link, Mason, let's see, what am I trying to say? Oh, Mason is in my 5 levels. Okay, so maybe he used my personal link and I'm a free teacher, so I have him signed up on my first level. It could be that guy, or he could be someone who's in all of the 5 levels, somewhere in all of the 5 levels. Well, what I'm going to do is every time that I do a live, I'm going to tell all my students, copy the YouTube link and post it on your news feed. Why would I do that? If we look, see this? Do you see this, John? 18 shared already. So 18 people saw Mason's post already and shared it. 18 times 30. Mathematicians, 400, 500 points because it got shared. So what happens is if you tell your classes, all 30 of you, all 40 of you, all 70 of you, all 100, even if you're not in my Zoom, share this YouTube link for the live onto your newsfeed. Because if Mason is in my 5 levels, he just made 500 points and I just made 500 points. If Mason gets responses and starts talking and emojis and people asking about this class, it's going to promote your class and you're getting interaction points. So now instead of a Zoom meeting that gets 0 points, you can have your students share this. 100 students could share this. And if the IEG travel people are listening, which they are because they're awesome, they're already doing what we're talking about. They're sharing this live news feed on their web talk. So now they're getting points because they're students and people are interacting. So they're making revenue. The teacher is one level is making revenue. Instead of 0, you're going to multiply your interaction points by thousands. Hundreds of thousands.
Sounds good to me.
And
okay.
This is why we're doing this, guys, because this is going to next. I've told people, and I'm going to say it again, teachers, even students, take a screenshot of your interaction points right now, and then take one right before the end of this month and look at how much the increased interaction points. You will see a massive difference. If every time you go to a teacher's Zoom or live, and they're doing a live, and every student posts that link, that YouTube link in their newsfeed, and responds to your newsfeed, and responds to their newsfeed, and talks to people, and then people in Web Talk, because we're not all IEGers in Web Talk, they're going to see these lives. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to start interacting with people and saying, how are you getting these lives into Web Talk? Because we can't do it. Oh, you're coming to IEG because we're the best group that there is. We know everything about Web Talk. We are doing things that you don't even know how to do. We will be the best group in this platform. I do not want to lose. And I don't think any teacher wants to lose because teachers are going to make revenue, and we are just building this up to when we get the app and now it's live in Web Talk. Now we can do the group meetings in Web Talk. People will already be trained to just Put that in their live, put that in their newsfeed, put that live in their newsfeed. They're going to be programmed to do this. So when we get the app and we start and the pot jumps from 8,000 to 80,000, everybody's going to be the value is going to be massive for this group. So there's
Hey,
many
Teacher
different
Andy.
reasons. Yeah.
We're not going to be the best group. We are the best group.
Agree with that, and I want
Because
to be,
what we've
you know,
just
you know,
done
guys.
has just made us the
In all
best.
seriousness, think about this. In all seriousness, this, you know, IEG, Innovative English Global. I've said it numerous times. We are an entity that is growing, and we're like this right now. But as people keep coming in, we're just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. IEG travel is like this right now. But when people come and start using the portal and start searching for travel stuff, the group that we are creating now, people are just going to flock to it because they're going to see IEG travel and be like, what is this group? Oh, we've got people traveling right now to some country for free. Would you want to join in on that? Of course. So everybody is going to be interacting with us. Well, guess what? Outside interaction with us helps the teachers, helps us as students. We don't have to have 10,000 people signed up. We just have to have 10,000 people talking to us to gain revenue. And that's what's going to happen, is this is only going to get bigger. Okay. The people that are watching at Zoom, we're going to streamline this. I am going to, try to come up with some better ways. I just, had a thought of like, going back and watching the video and going through the thing and making a list myself from the comments, building that list. So next time there'll be, probably 50 people in here instead of just the 10 to 15. Now, what I do want to do is I told Sarah, hopefully, I'm going to unmute you, Sarah. I want you to do, we're going to have you do a little quick presentation. I don't know, how long do you think it's going to take you? Trying to unmute her. And Sarah, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, hi, teacher.
Yeah. So can you, do you want to present what you wanted to present today?
Yes, so but I think it's not important. Yeah, so it just do yourself.
I think it's important.
Yeah, because
You're going to show us something today. You're going to, I don't care what it is. If it's a, a picture or a video, and just talk for just a little bit, show your picture and show us what you want to talk to us about, that, because I think what you want to show is either a place that you visited or you want to visit or you're from, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So take 5 minutes. It only takes 5 minutes. You can, do whatever you want. I'm going to make you, Toto, I would need to make her a co-host so she can share the screen, correct?
Yes, actually, because now this Zoom is really safe, so I make everyone can share the screen, and then now she can share screen too.
Okay. Okay. So, and if you heard that, you can share the screen. Mohammed, yes, real quickly.
Teacher Andy, another point, you must lock the chat on Zoom so that...
Mohammed, you're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear you. Put your mic closer to your mouth.
Another point, Teacher Andy, we must lock the chat on Zoom so that students go to report and do comment.
Yeah. We'll have to close down chat and everything like that. You're exactly right. Teachers need to shut that down so they don't comment in here. They comment in Web Talk. Yeah. Very true. All right. So thanks for that. Great point. So Sarah, do you want to share?
Yeah, thank you. I want to share about my favorite destination. Yes, so but before I share about that, Yeah, can I talk to Teacher Park a little bit? Yeah, Teacher Park, can you hear me?
Hi,
Yes, so
Sarah.
hi teacher. Yeah, so yeah, I send you message on WhatsApp. Can you please check it after before the meeting?
Yes, I will. I'll
Yeah.
check that today.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I sent you maybe last week. I think that. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I'm still kind of learning the platform, so I'm slow seeing stuff on my page. But thank you for letting me know. I will check that.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay.
Andy, I can't hear you. Were you saying something to us?
Yeah. Sarah, was it a post or was it talk mail?
Yeah, web talk.
Yeah, was it talk mail, like you sent him a private message, or did you post on his newsfeed?
Yeah, it's just private message.
Okay, Park. So look in your talk mail. Okay. So guys, let's use the lingo. Okay, so we know what we're talking about. Sarah, talk mail is private messaging. Newsfeed is the public post.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you so
So
much.
if you send him a private message, that's talk mail.
Yes.
Okay.
And I find that by clicking on
You'll
message
look.
up
Yeah,
at the
here,
top.
real quickly.
Yeah, I'm
quick.
gonna look right now. I don't know if you can see my screen.
Yep. No, Park here.
Kind
Oh,
of like an email. It looks like an envelope.
yeah. Park, let me just share screen share real fast.
Okay. Yeah, I see it, but I don't
Yeah,
see.
okay. So
I
right
don't
here.
see a comment. I don't see anything from Sarah.
Yeah, so the name on my web talk is not Sarah. I'm so
Oh.
sorry about that.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On. Yeah.
On?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And your last name is I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but Giac?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yeah, that's me. Oh, thank you so
Okay.
much. It's me.
I did respond to you actually a few minutes ago. I saw it and I was like, oh no, this person sent me 3 messages and I totally missed it. But were you on last Monday? Did you come on the web talk?
Yeah, yeah. So I just want to interact to you.
I
Thank you.
recognized your name, so I thought, okay, she did get on, so that's good. Okay, and now I know to check my messages.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead and share your screen and tell us a little bit about what you're going to share. This
Yeah. Okay.
you're the first one, so you can do whatever you want, and everyone's going to see and be like, oh, this is incredible. So go ahead, show us.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So today I want to share about my favorite destination. So, but before that, I want you to guess about the place where I'm gonna to travel in the future. Yeah, I will give you some hints about that. The first hint is in Vietnam. Yeah, I think you can unmute and answer my question.
Yeah. Can you do you have any pictures of what you're trying to show us?
Yeah, yeah, of course, but I want to hide it.
You want us to guess, Teacher Andy?
Yeah, just guess a picture.
Oh, you want us to guess in Vietnam where your favorite place is? I'm gonna guess that it's Ho Long Bay.
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. Good guess. I had no idea.
Am I right?
Yeah, no. So I will give you the second hint. Yeah, it's in a central of Vietnam.
In the central? Is it near Da Nang?
Oh, yeah, Da Nang City is in Da Nang City, but can you tell me exactly where is it?
So it's near Da Nang?
It's in Da Nang City.
It's in Da Nang City.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna guess. I only know a few places in Da Nang City. Let me see. I don't know the name of it, but is it a karaoke bar?
Also, I think you can ask other members. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of Vietnamese here.
Okay, so anybody else that's on here want to guess in Da Nang where Anne is talking about?
Yeah, I think this is the place had the hen, right? The priest and then the hen. Is this right?
Yeah. I think you know that place, right, Toto? Yeah, can
Yeah,
you
but
tell
I
me the
never been
name?
there. I never been there. Yes, I never been there, so I also don't know the name of this. So maybe some people here know, or some people on the web talk when they watch the live, and then they know they can comment on the post.
Yeah, it's so
Oh,
famous.
I
Yeah,
live there.
and
I live in the Nang City.
yeah, so Thi An, can you guess? Yeah, where's my
It's a
favorite
new tourist
destination?
attraction of Bana Hill. Its
Yes,
name is Golden Bridge.
yes,
Oh,
Golden
with
Bridge.
the hand?
Wow,
The
yeah,
bridge with the hand?
yes,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
it.
a resident
You
there.
you posted that and I added it to my bucket list. I want to go see it.
Yeah, it's already my favorite destination. So now I will share you about
Okay,
a little video about that. Okay.
perfect. Hey,
Mhm. Green. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, can you hear? Could you see it?
Yes, we can see.
We can't hear.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so now I will talk a little bit about my favorite destination. Yeah, so it's called Golden Bridge. Yeah, and so yeah, this place is considered as a masterpiece, one of the top best tourist destination in Vietnam. Yeah, you can see that it's just a pedestrian bridge, but it's about 1,400 meters above the sea level.
How
Wow,
beautiful.
beautiful.
Wow. So you can see there are two big hands, very big hands there. And so people call that is the hands of God of the mountain.
Mm.
Yeah.
Supporting the bridge.
Yeah. So can you guess? So yeah, the material of the hands.
Steel, metal, I should imagine.
Yeah, exactly. Is made of stone.
Stone.
Yes, stones. I don't know how can they do it. Yeah, but exactly like that. And so if you can see a little closer, yeah, can you see the moss? Yeah, it's green moss. Yeah, on the
Yes.
hands. Yeah, and I think I don't know it's real or not because I haven't been there. Yeah, maybe in the future I will know that. Okay.
Okay, well,
Yeah. So are you afraid of heights?
yes.
yeah, yes.
Yeah, so if you are afraid of heights, I think it's not a good idea. But so don't worry about that because we have many bars. Yeah, you see that along the handrails, and yeah, they can protect you and even your children. Yeah,
That's
like her.
reassuring.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
I would like to visit that one day.
Yeah. Wow. So you know that is the most outstanding because when you get there, when you stand there, you can see all the view above. It's like the picture, a picturesque landscape. Yeah, it's so amazing.
And it's very high, like you said, 1,000
Yeah.
meters above sea level. Oh,
Yes.
wow.
It's so emerald with tree, forest, mountain around that.
Vietnam.
Yeah, yes, Vietnam. And so you know that one more thing I want to share about that is, yeah, a lot of couples in Vietnam get there to take wedding photos. And I think in the future, if I get married, I would like to get there and have my own. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. That was beautiful.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Marvelous
Sarah,
job.
go ahead and stop sharing.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, guys, we've been on this for a long time. I just wanted Sarah to present. I know there's some other people that wanted to present today, but we have to get the security done first, and then we'll move on to classes. What Sarah just did is exactly what I would love for people to do, you know, when we do our travel Zooms. Start bringing your information, showing it, sharing it, videos, because every single one of these is going to be recorded and it's already in Web Talk now. So when people start looking at our group and following the hashtags, they're going to see Sarah talking about this place. Someone might see that and go, I want to go there. Okay. And so this is going to just build community so much. And I appreciate that you, you got on there. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for being part of this. Thank you for listening to the security part. We will, people to start, learning how to do this so that we can just continue to learn and understand with no problems from anybody trying to mess this up. Those are the people that I messaged in the Zoom. I'm going to look at the comments on this post. I'm going to create the list so that next week, everybody who sat in the Zoom meeting or in the waiting room, if you commented on my post, on my live post, if you did that and you're sitting in the waiting room, next week you will be in the Zoom, okay? Because I will make sure that you are correct and ready to go. So I'm going to sign off now.
Andy,
very much. Yeah.
Can I just say one thing? It's fantastic. Okay, I really appreciate it, and it makes me feel more at ease because, the security is a big part of my work.
Yep.
We have people in our care basically when they're in our lessons. We have to have a responsibility. But my class this evening, I know those guys personally, so I'm going to do that class. Okay, I'm going to enter just them into my class, and then I'll learn the process.
That's fine. And that is okay. If you don't want to do a live, that is okay right now. I don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
Want to do your Zoom, but what you need to do is you need to fix the settings so that no one can chat.
Sure.
No, I guess on that one they can chat, but no one can screen share. No one can host. No one can get onto the whiteboard. All those things, disable all of those so that just you are talking. You are clicking on who can speak. You are allowing people to host if you want them to. Start conditioning yourself to do that as well.
Yeah. Okay. And as I said, Toto, she's still here, I hope.
Yeah.
She started to make a list for me. I know things have changed now, and we've gone on to like a plan for everyone. Okay, so that's good. But that list, I would ask her if she could send me those people, so I've got a good start. Okay, because I don't really want to stop my classes, so I've got a good start, and then I can learn slowly. I'm not brilliant with technology, you know that, but I'll get the message. Okay.
Hey, John, if you watch the process of me trying to figure this out for today on video, don't feel bad. It takes it's tough. It's not easy, but this is like I keep saying this. I would rather take the time to figure out how to let people into my Zoom and learn about how to do lives than do grading and planning every single day. So there's the give and the take there. So,
Okay.
you know,
And once it's done, it's done. You know, the hard
Yep.
work, it's only initially
Yep.
that it's going to be a bit of a
Yep.
headache, but there you go. It's
Yep.
something we have to do.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for listening. I promise that these will get better. Mohammed, I see you have a question, but I'm gonna end this now. Okay. So
Really quickly, teachers, Andy.
Mohammed, Grant, hold on. If you have a comment, please put it into the post from the live because we are going to stop now. But put your comment in there. I do want to hear the comment, so write it in Web Talk. And guys, I'm going to log off now. And you know, thank you for coming. And next week it's going to be on Thursdays from now on at 9:30. And we're gonna have more people presenting next week and less of me talking about security and all that. So thank you for coming and have a great day.
All right. Okay.
All right.
I'll
Thank you.
talk
Thank
to
you
you
so
later.
much.
Teacher Andy,
All right.
make
Yeah.
sure you hit the stop stream.
Yeah.
Hit
Yeah.
the stop stream first,
Mhm.
and then go
end it.
into your YouTube, click on the analytics, and hit in stream in YouTube, or it will keep running on. It
Okay,
won't
so
register.
stop the live stream on here and then stop it
Yeah,
on.
stop the live stream here, and then in your YouTube channel, you will click on, I think it's analytics. It's
Okay.
the one up next to edit video. And then you're going to see a section come up. You're going to hit in stream inside YouTube. And then it should generate its little algorithm to actually post it there. Otherwise, it will stay in limbo for a long time.
Okay.
So,
all right. I might grab you in a second and ask you again, but thanks for that. Okay.
Well,
yeah, I'm here. I'm a
guys.
night owl. So just send me
Cool.
a message.
All right.
well,
Talk to you later, guys.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.